All right, first pitch coming up. Ernie Clement digs in for the Guardians. And the home opener is underway.
No, that missed.
That one fouled off. 1-2 now. And he hits a ground ball right side. In time to Vaughn. One out in the top of the first. So here's Horner now.
Ball.
And the 0-1. Horner
Did he go?
started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. Foul ball there. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez gets under it, takes it in for the out. Here is Freddie Freeman. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab for the Guardians, Joey Cantillo. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings.
Inside.
If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
That's a strike. Swing and a slow roller. Rocchio on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. And up next for Miami, Spencer Steer. That's to third. This one looks like trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there. It's a first inning double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Man at second.
That's the ball.
That's in there. And a count 2-1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. He circles the bases. One down. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Sal Stewart.
That's the ball.
Fly ball right field. This could go the distance. Home run. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And here is Sosa to the plate.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Fastball for a strike. And a foul ball. Already 3 runs across in the frame. You're in the third and final game of the series.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Ripped to third and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Outside, ball.
This one in the air, center field. Lockridge in position, and that is that. Back here at Lone Depot Park, top of the second.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
0-1 down. And right back to the mound. Over to first, 1 out in the second. Here's Starling Marte. Ruiz coming on, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Out number 2. Brandon Lockridge digs in for the Guardians. In time to Vaughn, and it's a 1-2-3. Back here in Miami, and now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez. Foul ball. Hernandez getting the start in right, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and his on-base percentage so far this season right around .380. Hauls it in, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one back there, and that's a foul ball. The 0-1. On the corner for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 1-2. Out towards right center field. Lockridge makes a move towards the gap. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's got a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it. And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
That one pushed foul. Man at second.
Ball. Ball.
That misses. And now 3-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 3-2. Left field, way back there. Carrying well. Out of here. An absolute smash to left. So digging in, Otto Lopez. Up the middle, Rocchio. Slings to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. Down the number 2 hitter, Spencer Steer. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. That gets by him. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it bangs off the wall. In comes the run from second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat.
So Cleveland brings out a new reliever, Cody Hoyt.
I think he's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. It's a bomb. Another homer. His second home run of the game. So up next, Lenny Sosa.
Here, what?
Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Lockridge settles under this one, and that will end the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, stepping up for the Guardians, David Hamilton. Swinging a foul straight back. He's someone you'll notice that attacks hitters with that high velocity slider. It is definitely not going to be mistaken for a slurve. Late on that fastball.
When the velocity is living in the upper 90s and maybe even touch triple digits, then you're throwing a slider in that same range. Very difficult because the hitter wants to hit the fastball first and foremost. And when you put that little wrinkle in it like he does, it's really devastating.
Ruiz under it. One away. And now the right fielder, Noelvi Marte.
Number 16, Noelvi Marte.
On the ground. And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Bo Naylor at the plate now.
Hey, ha!
That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. So the Guardians lineup turns over. Ernie Clement will hit next. Tap to first. Vaughn. Here's Lopez for one. Back to first, but not in time.
In there.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Swing and a ground ball. Lopez. That ends the frame. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Marlins DH, Miguel Andujar. In the air out towards right center. Lockridge on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Heriberto Hernandez, the next up for the Marlins. And the slider just misses. Fastball the inside corner for a strike. That one hammered but pulled foul.
That's down. That's a ball.
The next offering misses. Full count now. Base hit center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Agustin Ramirez, the next to hit.
That's inside. Ball.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
No, that's in.
Just off the inside edge. So a walk puts runners at first and second. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Esteury Ruiz. That's out to center field. Base hit into the outfield. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Waste no time there. It's so impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Here's your one. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Got him. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins, the left number 7, Spencer.
In the air, right field. That is the inning. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
No, that's out.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkchin ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah. Yeah, they used one of the kid-sized ones.
That's a ball.
This isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. Starling Marte up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. The Guardians with a lot of ground to make up. Top half of inning number 4. Swing, and he breaks his back, but it kicks foul. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there at Truist.
Base hit into center field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. One run across. Relay throw to second. There's the tag. They get him. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And now for the Marlins, Andrew Vaughn. That one ripped but foul. Laced into left. That's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That missed. That's a ball.
Fastball for a strike. Vaughn gets his lead at first with nobody out. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just off the inside edge.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Back-to-back base hits. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Line to right, base hit. One runs in.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ball.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And that'll load the bases.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And that one ripped to left. One away. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Agustin Ramirez. Fastball for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Ball.
Bases loaded. One away. And that's downstairs. And it's 2-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Fought off foul. Payoff pitch. Hammered on the line. Base hit. In comes the run from third. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only one away. Now there's a bullet down the line. Base hit and a run comes in.